Pete gets to write on the board.
Oh, I'm starting to practice. That's right.
And we've got, I can hand out some tickets for the correct answers. Okay. So we are serving 40 customers in the day, and those 40 customers have purchased 50 items. What is your UPT?
40 going too fast.
1.25.
Yep. Ticket for Jess.
Go, Jess. It's your birthday.
Yay.
Okay, those
Can you please repeat? I was too slow.
too slow. Keep up. 50 units
50 units.
to 40 customers
Going to Maine.
going to Maine.
To
UPT of 1.25.
40 customers equals a UPT 1.25.
Is that good?
Yeah.
No.
No.
What's our target this year for UPT?
1.55.
If you don't win the iPad mini, there's something wrong.
Oh
Okay, because we're really good at our sales, we didn't sell any gift wrap because that's only worth $1. So we actually sold 50 calendars. Average price of a calendar is $20. Hey, ticket down the front here. So 50 multiplied by 20 is $1,000 we've sold for the day.
50 times 50 units
Times by 20 units.
20 schmackos equals
Schmackos.
how much?
1,000 schmackos.
1,000 dolarios. That's all right.
Okay.
Okay.
So if we keep that up across the year, we're open for 70 days. So 50 units by 70 days equals 70,000 dineros.
Times
Keep up, Stephen. Yeah.
70 days equals
70,000.
70,000. Cold hard.
Cold hard cash.
70? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So because we're great salespeople, not only are we going to sell those 40 people 50 calendars, we're going to introduce some gift wrap into the equation.
So you should.
Sound fun? Cool. Excellent. So we're still going to serve our 40 customers. They're going to buy their 50 calendars, so that part stays the same. But 20% of the calendars sold are going to have gift wrap. So that's 10 pieces of gift wrap we're selling there, Peter.
Okay, so alright. So 20% of these.
20% of our sales, so
Yeah.
our 50 sales,
Yep.
20% of them are going to buy gift wrap.
Yep. So what's 20%?
That's 10 pieces of gift
Ah,
wrap.
you said that earlier. Yep. Equals 10 units
So 10 pieces of gift wrap equals $10.
equals plus $10. Okay.
So our UPT now is 60 over 40, which equals a UPT of
Say that again.
60 over 40. Your UPT is 1.5. Ticket for coal.
There's 0.5 missing.
1.50 to you, Joe.
Yeah. So we're still need 0.5.
Okay? And our actual sales for that day, for selling those 10 pieces of gift wrap, goes from $1,000 to $1,010. So we made a whole extra $10 for selling 10 pieces of gift wrap. Fair return? Yep. We made $10. We've sold the solution for 10 customers. They didn't have to go and buy gift wrap. We kept 10 mere males like myself. We've got no idea how to shop. Have you? I didn't have to go somewhere else to get my gift wrap. So if you multiply that out over our 70 days, that equals 70,700. So you've made an extra $700 by selling gift wrap. So a nice reward for your effort, but not huge dollars, is it? So if you thought you couldn't keep up there, this is going to really confuse you, because now we go down to upselling. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to serve 4 extra people in a day. So they're walking past, you've engaged them in conversation, you've convinced them that they should buy a calendar from you. So we're now serving, instead of selling to 40 customers, we're now selling to 44 customers. And instead of selling 64 units that we sold, 60 units that we sold last time, we've sold each of them a piece of gift wrap as well. So we're selling 68 units. So we sold 4 people a calendar and some gift wrap. So simply every 2 hours, you've convinced someone to buy a calendar. One calendar every 2 hours. Not a big ask. Achievable. The Sultans and gift wrap. Achievable. Absolutely. So if we continue to sell that number of calendars and the gift wrap, and for that day we've just increased our sales from 1,010 to 1,114.
Okay, too fast, too fast. Steam coming out my ears here. So, what has my 50 units turned into? Because I've sold one calendar extra 2 hours plus
So
a
you've got
gift wrap.
68 units,
68 units now.
68 units to 44 customers.
68 units. Extra 4 customers.
Yep.
I'm a boy.
So your UPT is 1.54.
44 customers. Right, okay. Yep, so my UPT,
Is now 1.54, so not quite to our target, but getting close.
okay, so that's a good thing.
Yep.
Yep,
So our sales have gone from $110 per day.
$1,000 Yep. So what is it now?
Our sales up here were 1,010.
Yep.
Sold the gift wrap. up
Yep,
there.
okay.
So our sales have now gone to $1,114 per day.
$1,114. Okay.
Multiplied by 70
Multiplied by 70 days,
is 77,980.
$77,900.
Okay. So the big ones to look at here are the two numbers over on the right-hand side. For serving 4 extra customers, so it's one calendar every 2 hours. And you keep it up for your 70 days, you've gone from 70 grand in sales to over $77,000, nearly $78,000 in sales. So you've made an extra 7 grand just by selling one extra calendar and a piece of gift wrap every 2 hours. So does that attract you in terms of an incentive?
Easy.
Easy. What was your initial budget? Let's say it was that 70,000. By selling those couple of extra calendars each day, 4 extra calendars, and by doing that across the whole year, you've now sold 77,000. What have you just achieved?
$1,000 extra.
You've just made your level 2 sales budget or target, and that's worth $1,000 to you because you've made 10% over your budget. So another ticket for Jess. So there's $1,000.
Tomorrow, seriously now.
You've not only made 77,980, you've actually made 78,980 because we've just given you $1,000 as well, because you're such a great salesperson.
So you've made $9,000.
Yep. Just for selling one extra calendar every 2 hours and a piece of gift wrap.
Open quarter of an hour early and close quarter of an hour late.
Well, as per your video, you sold 2 extra calendars each morning, perhaps, just for opening a little bit earlier or whatever it might be, or closing a little bit later.
And that's talk about, we've written it a couple of times in the whiteboard as SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely. So that's one that's really easy to digest. For tomorrow, Vera, you're working on my calendar stand, and I'm not there because I'm the licensee and I've got other stuff to do. What I want you to do is I want you to sell an extra calendar, an extra piece of gift wrap every 2 hours. Can you do that? I hope so.
Pretty easy to do.
Jessica thinks it is.
I don't know. I'm just like shaking my head.
It can be,
It can be.
only because as I said, like for Penny Valley, literally, it's really hard to get that first section, that first 3.5 hours.
Yep. So aim for the last 5 hours of the day in your busiest
And
time.
that's what we do.
How would you actually get an extra 5 customers? How would you do that? Where do you start?
People, yeah.
Yep.
Usually I
But we also-
smile to them when they walk past as well. Just always be happy, so then they'll be like, oh, okay.
Throw in the fish.
Yeah.
How do you engage? What are you going to do?
Throwing the diary.
Normally engage, so say hi first, and then just quickly saying, ask a quick question, saying, how's your day been today? Been busy?
So what do you got to this morning?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Treat your
And you
customers
say
like
how
your friends as well.
Just treat your customers as if they're your mates.
Yeah.
And I think one of the big things that I found is also, don't look at them, I mean, it sounds really harsh, I suppose, but don't look at them as a money symbol. Look at them as if they're a person. Like sometimes you can think it like going into a shop and then you go like, poof, I'm going to get a sale out of this. You don't do that because it's just like back off because it's not happening. You know? Okay?
Who else in the shopping centre is your biggest advocate that you should go and say hello to as soon as you
Oh,
get
yes, management,
People that work around, like in the
the
shop.
other retailers,
Yeah.
Close, more important again.
security guards.
Clean
No.
up, security,
Cleaner is one, who else? They sit behind a little desk.
Oh, the
Concierge.
Yeah.
Who's being asked 100 times a day, I need to get a $10 gift, where can I go?
Yeah.
Here.
No, we get it the other way. Can you tell me where Target is?
All the time.
But trust me, I went to the concierge at one of the shopping centres in South Australia to meet with the centre management person, told them I was from Callan. Oh, when are you coming back? We've been getting asked already,
Yes.
straight away.
Sometimes you get people that, like, you're serving customer, they come and excuse me, can you tell me where can I go for this? You're like, no, I'm serving a customer here. You just like.
Okay, it's a shame we've run out of room on the board there, but I've got one more
Uh-oh.
example in terms of just adding an extra 5 customers to that equation. And basically, if you can add an extra 5 customers per day over the 70 days, take my word for it. I'm a salesman. You can increase your sales to 86k. Okay? So if you hit 86,000, you're now 16,000 over your budget, so you go from a level 1 to a level 3.
What have we been talking about for the last couple of
Oh,
days?
calendar.
Budget.
But
Maybe
not-
sell calendars.
Okay, that is the correct answer. It's not just about sales, it's about selling calendars. Okay? The first example there shows you the extra money you can make out of selling a gift wrap. And great, you've made a couple of dollars, but it's not going to set the anything to make you ecstatic in terms of the returns over 70 days. But once you actually start selling extra calendars, and you can sell 5, 7, 8, 9 calendars extra per day, that's when you start hitting the big dollars down the bottom, and that's when you start hitting your bonuses.
And
So-
you will always be your best salesman because you're passionate about it, you get it. So the skill, running your own business, is all about how you train your staff to do the same thing. Because that's
What's
where
that
you-
probably come back to? It's not just about training your staff, it's about hiring the right staff.
Yeah.
It's also important to be positive about the products that you're selling. Like when you sell
Passionate.
calendars and then you
It's-
say, oh, I'm not going to sell, nobody buys calendars. You
No,
be
it's
positive.
belief in
That's
it.
it, you believe in your product and it will sell.
That's
Like
right.
positive vibes will come.
Yeah.
And you then, when you believe in it, it's sort of like a ripple effect. Once you believe, your staff believe, you get your customers believing. You know, it's that.
Yeah, so you've set the foundation by, your return licensee, so you get it, you learn some stuff in the previous season or seasons. Okay, then you set yourself up, you do your gear of training, you're going to hire the right staff. So that's your foundation. You're not building your house on a bed of sand, it can't be washed away. It's all about a solid foundation that you can then build from. Then going through, getting some spiels, some role play, getting them enthusiastic about all the stuff that's involved in the product and being passionate, incentivising them, giving them little mini competitions, being passionate, making sure, all that type of stuff, but always in a positive, fun manner, implying all the stuff that you've seen from Fish, being present with customers, making sure you have the conversations, it's just layer upon layer, which actually then gets you to a clear goal where you've got over 20% of your sales, you've got some other bonuses, and you get some more cash and all that type of jazz. But what's really important is you've done better, as good or better than you wanted to do, which has also resulted in us doing better than we wanted to do, which then puts more stuff into the kitty for next year, so we can do even more fun stuff the following year. So, again, this is the first time we've separated the return licensees from the new guys. So all the stuff that we're getting downloaded from you will start to form next year's program as well. And if you guys take the time and embrace it, then next year we'll do some even fancier stuff again.